Yes, guys, how are things going? Let me tell you how this week's gone so far, and then we'll get into some Ableton. I have been in the most biblical mental block all week. I have got hours upon hours of footage of me losing my mind, trying to scrape any kind of idea together, and I've been trying to figure out how to do this video, how much of that I should show, and I've decided to not show very much. I will show a brief montage of Jackham crash outs, and I'll play that now. Okay, all of this stuff is shit. Shut this fucking thing up. Ugh. Days like this, I truly think I'm the worst producer of all time. Ugh, fuck's sake, man. Ugh, I'm getting fucked off. What's the point in making a bass that fucking sounds so shit in mono? Fuck this. Got my brain just empty today, lad. So what's going on? That patch is shit. Get rid of all that fucking shit. I feel like putting my fucking face through my monitor, lad. I feel like a fucking idiot, man. Yeah, fucking lit. Oh, I'm like, I must have something fucking cool somewhere. So yeah, as you can see, it's not been the most pleasant week for me. However, I actually do now feel as though I have an idea that could be a track. But as a result of just slaving away trying to get something, you know, it's not quite from scratch. I mean, like, the intro is already done and a lot of the drums are done and the sound design is done for the basses. I'll play the track from the start to the drop, and then I'll try and quickly run through everything that we've already got down and in the project. And then from there, we can essentially try and speed run this tune, see if we can get it done by Sunday. Anyway, this is what I've got so far. Let's do a quick rundown of everything that's in the project right now. Let's start with the basses. Doing an FM thing, so FM in a sine wave from a kind of more complex waveform. We've got a notch filter on it, we've got a chorus and a hyper on it for some width, and everything's being controlled by a different LFO, different shapes. Post-processing, got an EQ boosting highs and an EQ boosting whatever fucking frequency that is. They're just boosting into a distortion if I take those off. So they're providing a lot of tonality, a reverb and an EQ, but in the lows. Bare simple, just basically an FM little chud. The second one is the exact same patch, but with either a different waveform or a different wavetable position. Layered underneath those two, we've got a big sub. There is something interesting about this sub actually. It's a single sine wave for the sub, and then a little bit of second, third and fourth harmonic. The upper harmonics are actually being controlled by a separate LFO to the main one. So you get this effect where there's movement to it in the harmonics. Instead of everything wobbling at the same time, it's staggered, which creates like an interesting kind of what kind of sound. So I do that quite a lot. This little one here is literally just the same patch as the other two, but with a different wavetable loaded. This is something that I do often. If all the basses are kind of being spawned from one singular bass, then things are going to sound pretty consistent, right? And everything's going to sound from the same universe. It's all coming from the same place, from the same like synth gene pool. Again, a kind of sub shape, first, second and third harmonic in a random order. Not a random order, just the order that I liked. And then shaper box, doing some noise. which has been fluttered by the sub, so it crunches, and the noise is being shifted up and blah blah blah. Basically just a sub with a noise layer, guys. So this intro is left over from one of the only surviving parts of one of the previous ideas I've tried this week. You know, there's some texture. Yeah, there's this little clicking, clock ticking kind of loop. We've got an impact, simple stuff. So the main idea in the build-up was to centre it around this pad. It's just a really nice lush pad sample that I found. And I've looped inside of a sampler. And it's just playing this simple pattern. Simple refrain that's looping, and the idea is everything's looping, rising. We then have this cool, this is just like a synth sample that I found, a one shot that I've pitched around. That one's 3 semitones up, that one's 2, the other one's original, and I've just drenched it in the Valhalla Supermassive reverb. So it just sounds really lush. Normal build-up things. Probably take this kick out, I think it's shit. So yeah, then we've got this pre-drop thing where it's almost like SWAT chatter, you know, like radio chatter. Yeah, I guess my idea was to kind of have this contrast between this almost like really lush, kind of pretty build-up, and then break it up with this weird textured radio chatter. And then go straight into fucking filth. So yeah, we're at a point where we've got some things going on, but we certainly don't have a track yet, you know? We definitely do not have a full tune. A lot of you will have been in this same position where you have maybe this much of a track and you've had a bad fucking week in the studio, and it's like, how do we get now from this to actually something usable and playable, releasable potentially? So we're gonna do it. Let's get a bit of grit kind of on this sub. Shaper box. Got a little rack set up for this already, and I'll just choose a nice noise. And then normally I like to use flutter. Take the input from itself. Way too much noise for a start. Just gives it a little bit of a kind of edge to that sub. We need like a bit of a noise layer on that one as well. Kind of nice. So maybe right here, I want that to be more of a. Yeah. Potentially different. That's kind of cool. Ooh. That patch sounds fucking nuts. And this one, pitch it up. But then the bass needs to go back down. Fucking game over, lad. Make this reverb even bigger. Where is it? Longer. So we can figure out the fucking turnaround thing later. Do you know what I think we're missing actually? Just fifth harmonic. Just put in like fifth. And then had that play. It's way too loud obviously right now. Maybe it's not fifth, is it? Could it be fourth? Third? Yeah, I think that's it. I think no sub when this hits. I reckon we could definitely get a bit more filth out of that. Maybe just before this last thermal. Right, back at it again, guys. Danny's in the studio with us today. Danny, say hello.
Hello, guys.
I was telling them all in the intro about how the week's gone. Any words on how it's gone so far?
Well, you've just been in a bit of a fucking rut, mate.
Yeah. So the fucking plan today basically is just go fucking hard, go ham. Feel like we're just missing a touch of texture on the drop. So I'm just going to throw some in because we're pretty minimal on the basses, which is cool and fine, but I think that means we need to really up the ante on ambience and weird shit. I just think we just fill this with weird shit, lad. Just the right. We need to EQ that. Because right now, I think it's not only is it too loud. A little too loud, maybe.
I'm just gonna bell someone.
Experimental shakers. I think we need a bit more of a shakery type thing. I like that, but it's too transient heavy. Right, so there we've got like a sub. 100%. Could we FM this from the noise sample to give it some top end? Turn that up. Maybe no unison. The rest of the track's in like D sharp. Hello, what the fuck? Come on. Let's not have that be modulated by the noise. Let's have the sub be modulated by the noise. Ride come in there. Kind of have like this come down. Yeah. Yeah, that landing like here. Oh, kind of cool. Can I make it longer though? Yeah, nice. Spring reverb. All of it goes? No, just that last one. Pitch them down maybe? Yeah. And then this bass needs to be a bit filthier. sidechain. How the fuck does that work? So wait, if I get all of this, we take that down there, put that on there, call that corpus in. MIDI from pitch bend range 12. This still needs distorting, man. This one. Let's just sample like the last thing. Spectral time. Take all the lows out. There's definitely not enough like dub kind of elements going on. The track feels empty. Let's fix this sub. Both of them on envelope mode. Make them like longer. noise up here. Still got some clicking. Why? Reverb through in this gap. Maybe make it wub. Yeah, that's cool. Let's do the same for this. Echo that last throw, maybe. Reverb the last throw as well. This is feeling dry because we don't have a room reverb on it. To make this section feel even more unique, just find another kind of big long thing to put on the drop. This one sounded pretty sick earlier on. Impact there, we also need this. Maybe instead of it doing that fake out just on the last bit, we'll just let it do its thing, rise up. Extend that. Extend that. Extend that all the way to the end. Right, guys, so interesting one this week. I'm still going to kind of mix it down now, very roughly, but we've not had the best week in the studio. There's a kind of interesting lesson, though, here. Like, if you were to ask me what I think about this tune, I would say that I fucking hate it. Like, I've not been having fun writing this track. I don't really like the tune. I think it's important that as a producer, when you hit these walls, these creative blocks, to still do your best to try and see that idea through. Even when you know that you don't like the song and you're kind of over it, just force yourself to finish it. The reason why I think that it's important is because you're almost training yourself to finish tracks. I can write pretty quick, and when I get onto an idea that I love, I can flesh that out and finish it pretty quick. And I think that part of the reason why I'm able to do that is because of sessions and weeks like this where I kind of know that I'm over the tune, I'm not really into it, but I'm just going through the motions to get it in a finished state. Finishing tracks is something that you have to really train yourself to do, and I find personally that when I finally finish something like this, it's like a relief and it unlocks my mind. I'm able to move on. When I start leaving projects in half-finished states, I find it so difficult to move on. Yeah, I feel like I've left something behind. You know that feeling where you think you've forgotten your wallet somewhere or something. Even though this is a track that, you know, I don't feel like it's my best work. It's done. We finished it. We practiced finishing, you know. The more you're able to finish stuff that kind of not even into that much anymore and you're kind of over the track, the more you can motivate yourself to just finish those kind of tracks, the easier it's going to be when you actually get an idea that you're fucking really excited about and you really love. So yeah, let's move on. Let's get a mix down done for this. I'm just gonna roughly go over everything, make it loud-ish, and move on, guys, with my life. So like saturators are especially interesting because, I mean, it might show me up now, but without the saturator on, we're peaking 1 dB. With the saturator on, we're -2. Now, there's only a very subtle difference between saturator being on versus off. Sometimes the saturator can even make a sound more pleasing. Sometimes the distortion can make the sound slightly worse. In this instance, there's a very minimal difference to me, and I'll take that 2 dB extra headroom. Oh, it's almost 3 dB extra headroom. I'll take that. It's cool. Let's go see if we can do the same with this other one, this honk. All of a sudden we've lost, 3 dB. Probably need to turn our subs down a little bit. Let's get all the subs kind of together in one group. I'll just adjust the volumes of these. Same goes for our drums. I'm just gonna do a lazy mix down here, guys. Like. Oh, we did actually. We've limited these already. Let's maybe saturate it a little bit before. So what loudness are we at on the master right now? I'm just going to clip the bass bus and the drum bus together, see if I can eke out an extra kind of dB or so there, potentially. Written about -8 there, so that's kind of good enough for me. Let's have one last listen through, guys. Potentially these chomps need to come down maybe like 2 dB each, because they are kicking the fuck out of that limiter a bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm so over this tune. I've been the most negative guy ever this week, haven't I? I'm sorry about that. Next week will be different. We'll be back on track. But I'm going to call it a day there for this tune. I hope I never have to hear it again, ever in my entire life. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching this week. Feel free to leave a comment, let me know what kind of, different types of more content that you want to see. Obviously, so far I've just been doing basically my standard sessions that I do every day anyway. But if you want to see like specific breakdowns of stuff, sound design sessions, drums, whatever, just drop a comment and I'll definitely do it. I'll do anything for you lot. Anything at all. Alright, love you all so much. I'll see you next week, guys.